LoveAndDaisyPetals, give her a round of applause. Thank you. I'm going to start with a song I wrote called I Want You to Stay Tonight. I want you to stay tonight. I want you to stay and hold me the way you always used to. That's right. I want you to stay tonight. I want you to stay tonight. I want you to stay and love me the way you always used to. That's right. I want you to stay tonight. Now I know there'll be talk and tongues they can go, but we're above that, my dear, as you know. So let's rekindle that spark tonight. Let's rekindle that spark, but fade to the dark the way we used to. That's right. I want you to stay tonight. Now I know there'll be talk and times they can go, but we're above that, my dear, as you know. So go on and stay tonight. Go on and stay and hold me the way you always used to. That's right. I want you to stay tonight. Now I know there'll be talk and tongues they can go, but we're above that, my dear, as you know. So go on and stay tonight. Go on and stay and love me the way I know you want to. That's right. I want you to stay tonight. Go on, stay. You give me some pictures, it'd be really good. Thank you if you can. Thank you. Okay, the next one is a song in Hindi, and it's a song that I learned about after moving to Bombay as a 7-year-old. I moved to Bombay for a few years, and for the first time I saw abject poverty, and it broke my heart. As a 7-year-old, I was absolutely shocked to see children, little toddlers, going through bins to find food to eat. Bins that people would walk on the other side of the road because of the stench of them. And these little children were in these bins looking for food. And I was horrified. I never thought for an instant that here in Britain we would have children going hungry again, that we would have Victorian levels of poverty, that we would have the return of Victorian diseases, scurvy, preventable diseases, that children would be malnourished and hungry, that children would be going to school without breakfast, that teachers would have to be finding food to feed the children before they could concentrate to study, that we would have millions of people, even our nurses, needing handouts, food handouts, to be able to survive here in this country. And it breaks my heart. But what matters is that 1 week's worth of what this country and the world spends on killing people, on arms trade, 1 week's worth of that would make sure that no child in any country went hungry. No child would be left to die of hunger. No person would. We forget who we are. We forget that our taxes pay the wages of our Prime Minister and our MPs and our council workers and the police and the army and everybody else that we respect. They are our servants. We pay their wages. And when we pay their wages, it makes us their boss. As their boss, we have the duty and the obligation and the right to say enough is enough. No more benefit deaths, no more childhood hunger, no more homelessness in our streets. This government has made homelessness and food banks normalized. We go into our Tesco's and we have collection points asking us to spend our money to buy food, to pay for these people who are hungry and homeless. When really we all have a social contract with our government. A social contract that says we pay our taxes, we pay our national insurance. In return, you pay for our NHS, you pay for our welfare system, and nobody goes hungry. Nobody is left to die in our streets. So when they do this, they do it in our names, and it is only we who can actually challenge them. The Tories have returned with a majority, which means they can pass anything they want in Parliament, because even if every single MP on the opposite side stood up and said no, they still have a majority. So the only people who can stop them now is we, the people. We have to know who we are and use our voices, because when they don't do what we want them to do, that people are dying. 130,000 extra deaths have occurred that are all directly linked to austerity and the cuts. 130,000 deaths. We need to say no more. No more dying, no more deaths. Get things right. Stop the cuts of taxes for the rich and stop the cuts of benefits for the poor. Every life matters, not just the rich. So here's my song. It's in Hindi. It's about a starving child going to bed hungry yet again and asking their father, will there be food tomorrow? Will there be food before they go to bed? Why is it that we have inequality? Why is it some people are so thin and some people are so fat? Was it like this in their father's childhood? Will it always be like this? And the answer is, it will always be like this until the day we realize who we are and stand up and say no more. So, Kal fir roti milegi pitaji, so jaane se pehle, dal aur chawal milegi pitaji, so jaane se pehle, kuch log hum jaise वैसा ही रहेंगे, क्या हमेशा वैसा ही रहेंगे, क्या हमेशा वैसा ही रहेंगे, क्या हमेशा वैसा ही रहेंगे. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so for the last song, it's a rewritten version of Que Sera Sera. And if there's anyone who'd like to come and sing it with me, that would be really lovely. I'm a great fan of Doris Day. But this song had troubled me all through my life at hearing the words Que Sera Sera, whatever will be, will be. Because we can't change the future if we believe that we can't change the future. And we, in the original song, the person's asking as a child, what will I be? Will I be rich? Will I be pretty? Will I be handsome? Etc. These were simple things that children of the past were able to ask and think about. Now the children of today are asking their parents, will there be a future? The seas are rising, the animals are dying, our planet is burning. Children shouldn't have to be doing this. Our politicians, our leaders, the adults of the world should be protecting them. They shouldn't have to be alerting the adults to wake up. But they are. And so this song is in tribute to the children as well, the children of today, who are being so brave, incredibly brave, and standing up and speaking up for their planet and for their future. So do join me if you can. When I was just a little child, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera, what will be, will be. Now all the kids rise up and cry. Our planet's burning, our future is short. Our seas are rising, species are dying, governments have damned the lot. They're saying, Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera, what will be, will be. As Greta Thunberg rightly said, change it is coming, like it or not. Our future's precious, and our world is too. Here's what you have to do. We say, Que sera, sera, take action immediately. Our future is what's at stake. Que sera, sera, act immediately. The people and children say the facts and science are clear as day. Business as usual is not good enough. All this has got to change. We say, Que sera, sera, we will not just let it be. The future is ours to see. Que sera, sera, it's up to you and me. We say, Que sera, sera, we will not just let it be. The future is ours, you see. Que sera.
sera, sera. It belongs to you and me.